That movie was money. That movie was money. I'm just gonna put it out there. That movie was money. This is a non-spoiler review. Non-spoiler review. Now, guys, for people who've been following this channel, remember, subscribe, like, and all that kind of stuff. You will know how long I've been waiting for this film. It's been a pretty damn long time, because as soon as Joaquin Phoenix was announced and they said they were going to take a serious take and do a serious film about this, I was like, boom, I'm in, I'm all in. So this is going to be a non-spoiler review. Then obviously afterwards, there's going to be a spoiler review. So this is just the non-spoiler section of this damn review. So this is just watching it after the first take. So this is the first watch, because I'm going to do a second watch. I cannot believe how real the film is. I'm still in shock. I have been thinking about this film ever since I saw it on Friday night. And I cannot, on my birthday, I cannot believe how real this film was. Because 100%, without a doubt, this is the most realistic film based off a comic book that there's ever been. 100%. It is the first time there has been a film this serious from beginning to end. Not for one moment are you taken out where it falls into comic book movie territory. Not for one moment. Because I was waiting for that comic book movie. Not for one moment. A lot of people have talked about Joaquin Phoenix. And Joaquin Phoenix is amazing. He is... Because I knew how special of an actor he was when he did his performance in Gladiator, which I think his performance in Gladiator is one of the greatest performances of all time. And Joaquin Phoenix is a kind of actor who, and I just learned that he actually never did any kind of formal training. Joaquin Phoenix is the kind of actor that I liken to Brando. We've not really seen the kind of acting that Joaquin Phoenix does since Man on Brando, where he, of course, has got technical skills, and I think Todd Phillips even alluded to this. He's an amazing actor, technically, 100%. But there's something about the man, and there's something that he can tap into that other supremely technical actors who have all the training can't tap into. There are places he goes to emotionally that are quite scary, quite haunting, and quite frightening. And just the way in which he carries this film, this is one of the most haunting, scary, harrowing, terrifying, fearsome performances you will ever see. You will ever see. What he does is completely and totally amazing. So for Joaquin Phoenix, as I say, like, just to see the very best, you can't act better than this. I don't think, not many people can act as well as this. No human being on planet Earth can act better than what he did in this film. It is literally impossible. You cannot act better. And only very, very few can act as well. So what he did was just astronomical, like, speechless. Todd Phillips. I didn't have any fear with what Joaquin Phoenix would do, but for me, the great triumph is Todd Phillips. I've seen Hangover, I've seen War Dogs, and after I saw those films, I was like, nah, sorry, this guy, he can't make a masterpiece. He just can't. Look, he's a comedy dude, so what's he doing this whole drama thing? This is the most shocked I've ever been, based off my preconceived notions going into a film. I did not believe for 1 second Todd Phillips was able to do what he did. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a rip-off of King of Comedy, it's a rip-off of Taxi Driver and everything. I love King of Comedy, it's a great film. I own the Taxi Driver DVD. It's one of my favorite films. Based on me being an actor, that's one of the films I look at as to get into the whole acting group. So I know those films very well. It feeds off of things from Taxi Driver and King of Comedy and everything. But my God, you see, this is its own film. Don't do that to Todd and say, oh my gosh, he just ripped off of Scorsese, because some reviewers out there saying, oh no, this is just a King of Comedy Taxi Driver thing. It's not. This is its own film, and what Todd Phillips does is you can see his voice in this film. This has nothing to do with War Dogs and Hangover, and I would never ever in a million years believe that film I saw was the same man who did Hangover and War Dogs. The look, the pacing, the atmosphere, the performances he got out of the actors, specifically Joaquin, because people forget about this. Like, I've seen I'm Still Here, like, the film that Joaquin Phoenix did previously, directed by Lynn Ramsey. See, I've been an actor, acting in films. You are at the behest at your director. You can be the best actor in the world if you're not directed in the right way. Yeah, you can act well, but it won't be fully seasoned properly. So Joaquin Phoenix, as amazing as he is, the reason why he is so outstanding is for Todd Phillips, because this is where you should ad lib. This is what I want from this scene. I want you to bring this out of this scene. I want us to do an extended take here. I want you to move here. This is the emotion I want from you. Okay, there you go. And saying different things to get at the particular emotion. So what Todd Phillips was able to get out from all the actors, Joaquin, Zazie Beetz, Robert De Niro, was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And because this film, it says it's set in the 80s. And it has a very 70s, 80s feel. And my God in heaven, like the set design, the score, I cannot believe, I just can't believe this film exists. No, I can't believe this film exists in this genre. I can't believe this film exists in this genre. Like, this, so many people have said, okay, certain films have transcended the genre. This is, without it, you can't call this a comic book movie. You can't. You can't call this a comic book movie. Like, after watching it, that's not a comic book movie. There is nothing about it that's a comic book movie. It's a film. It literally is a film in the realest, rawest sense of the flipping word. So, but I think, because again, I want to just keep this non-spoilery. This film makes you think. And the reason why I think this movie is so powerful and so great are the reactions it's getting from people. I've been looking online with people's reactions. There are people who've said they've hated it. I saw one Reddit post. A guy said it's the worst movie he's ever seen. And I love that. That is what art is supposed to do. If you make a piece of work that everyone loves, everything thinks is amazing, okay, it's all great, but like, if you make art that people love and people despise and hate, that's great art, because it starts a discussion. Why do you hate it? What is the reason for why you hate it? And I think when I look at Joker, I can understand why people will hate it. I can't understand how you can call that an objectively bad film. That makes no sense. This is objectively an amazingly well-made film. But I can fully understand why people will personally despise and hate this film, because it asks you so many amazing questions. I don't want to ruin the film for people, but after you've watched the film, you begin to think about, how do I feel about Arthur Fleck? How do I feel about this character? How do I feel about this character's actions? And this is the key question that this film asks, and I was thinking about it today on the way back from work. Should you empathize with the character? Should you feel sorry for the character? If you feel sorry for the character, why do you feel sorry for the character? If you don't feel sorry for the character, does that make you a bad person? So this begins all this discussion. And I think these discussions and these debates are beautiful. They are flipping amazing. And I was even looking at an interview with Joaquin Phoenix, and he said that the reason why he took up this film was obviously the script. And he said that the beauty about the script was it didn't give you all the answers. He doesn't do films where all the answers are given to you. And for me, I hate those films. Sometimes those films are good where it's just like it's like a typical fairy tale. See, if you're making a fairy tale, yeah, simple moral, all of your answers are given. But for films like this, I think it's great where not all the answers are given to you. You've got to dig deep. Got to dig deep. So, because look, I'm going to watch it again on Monday. I've been thinking about it all the way through. But for those who've not seen it, you have to watch this film. This is a monster, because I want you to watch this film and I want you to have a discussion. I want to have a discussion because I think we can talk so much. There's so many things that we can talk about in this film. So I want people to watch it, and I want us to have a discussion, because on Monday, hopefully I'm going to get your boy Red, and we're going to just have like an open debate. I want people to come into the live chat. I want us to talk about this movie. So it's going to be like a spoiler thing. So if you've not seen the film, don't come to the Monday thing. But just overall, man, like, I can't rate it yet because I need to watch it again. But all I can say is you have to watch this film. You have to watch this film. I have not seen a film this powerful. I've not seen a film this powerful since I cannot remember in the cinema. I can't remember in the cinema seeing a film this dramatically and emotionally powerful. I cannot remember last time I saw a film this emotionally and dramatically powerful, because a lot of amazing films I've seen in the cinema are spectacle, they're big. But yeah, man, look, it's deep looking, amazing score. But I just think like Todd Phillips is the guy who I think I have to credit give credit to the most because of how much I doubted him. I never doubted Joaquin Phoenix because Joaquin Phoenix is that dude. But for Todd, and that's the thing about this is like people talk about Oscar, this Oscar that's the only Oscars that matter are the Oscars of the streets, the Oscars of the people. This film is a classic because there are people because when you make a truly great film, is a film that has strong emotional reactions from people. If you have a film where, everyone says amazing, blah, blah, I'm like, cool. But it's the arguments, it's the disagreements, it's the debates, it's the discussions that you have with this film that make it amazing. So I just think that's, 100% fully recommended, man. Watch that movie, man. Joker, man. Todd, you pulled through, Todd. You pulled through, baby. You pulled through.